Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out?
What? Do what?
Who let the dogs out? Who brought this guy along?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs?
You dog-faced pony boys, or whatever the hell dumbass said. What we're looking at to... Hang on. What are we looking at today? Flask number 90. Jesus, my help. Go get a 24-inch pipe wrench. 93. Flask number 93. And it looks something like this. Bourbon. Let's see, okay, cheers. Bourbon. Actually, that one ain't bad. It's sweet. Seems like it comes with a little bit of an ass kicking, but it's definitely bourbon. I wonder if it's really rare bourbon. Oh, this one's later. This one's later. This one's later. A lot later than normal. I had a little side job. One of those. Hey, on our way home from the primary job, do you wanna throw in a window? Sure. But it is always nice when everything goes right. Replace a big window and be on the road, and let's see, stop and pick up the purchased window, a few supplies covering your bases because we haven't seen the project other than knowing what the opening was. That's always a dangerous thing when you have the homeowner measure the opening. And then everything for the most part goes right. The only problem I had is the gutter was dripping right on the sill of the for the brand new window, and I climbed up there, and it's a pine tree with the small needles, and the gutter was to the very top, then filled with water, then froze. So it was actually the easiest gutter cleaning I've ever done because you just broke off logs, what looked like bear shit, and like it was a gutter about 10 feet long, and I ended up with like 5 pieces. Yeah, this one's running some higher octane, I believe. And one of the last things I'm getting, it's almost like cookie dough. I know, it's like that's supposed to be the deal with the Blue Line cigars. I'm getting some cookie dough. I ain't getting no fucking cookie dough. I'm getting a burning cigar. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. So I had this plan, right? I don't remember if I mumbled it out loud or not. I wanted to take these inexpensive 45-degree angle one-piece sights off of my running gun here, and put another set, Smile Money. I've now effectively got 3 of them, 2 here and 1 more on its way, of these Magpul. Yeah, I hate them so much. I have 3 of them, Smile Money. So Smile Money, here's what you do. As a lowlife, you buy them off of eBay for $37 for the set. Then you buy a legitimate one from Optics Planet, and then you take the known, possibly. Now, I'm going with what Wade said, that they could have had a batch, and instead of throwing them out, they just sell them to somebody. And of course, for the sake of Magpul, you'd think you'd rather destroy them so that it doesn't affect what people think of your product. But either way, so I bought a set. Okay, let me back up. I thought I bought a set of 45-degree rail sections, where after getting one yesterday, I realized that it said 2-inch 45-degree offset, not 2 45-degree offset. You know, on the little tiny thing, I missed the 2 little dashes. If it has 1 dash, that means feet, and if it has 2 dashes, it means inches. And that's why I measure my penis in 2 dashes. So this is the result that I wanted, which I'm telling you, if this part of the ACSS actually moved, it would still miss, but there isn't a heck of a lot of space there. But it why, that one even sounds more like the Magpul one too. Oh yeah. So my plan is the Magpul ones in this place, but I had to order another one of these angled offsets. So right now I have this one on here, and I'm trying to think of where I want to put these. I might put these on something. I might put these actually on the Project Overkill, the 22. Oh, I hear my youngest is here. There'll be no brew review tomorrow. We're actually going to take the last family outing to a restaurant because our piece of fucking shit governor is putting us back on full lockdown effective Friday. Oh boy, did I hear a very unhappy lady at the restaurant for lunch today. She's like, "What a fucking dick! Right before Christmas, you put people's financial lives in jeopardy. Thanks, asshole." And Wade, I gotta talk to you about some of the shit that you send Christine. I get home and I heard all about the rumor that they want to start going door to door and rounding us up and putting us in FEMA camps, basically exactly like Hitler did to the Jews. And I want to go officially on record. If our government ever, for a fucking second, thinks that you're going to go door to door and start rounding people up and putting us into fucking camps, that is the day that you find out that my life means nothing to me if I'm on my knees versus standing and shooting at you as a patriot. I want to officially go on record. I will fucking kill anybody that comes to my door to try to remove me or my guns. Period. So start working out. Start loading mags. And start killing people. Thousands of fair weather pussies. James Yeager. Remember, the sarcasm is strong with this one. Wow, that orange juice has a bite to it. Nahapian. It's bourbon. It's been aged for 15 minutes. Its aroma is bourbon. And it starts off with a I'm putting nice sweetness on NIHAP. I probably won't text you that. A nice sweetness, and I get that just stereotypical bourbon that that corn syrup like sweetness. It has a fairly heavy oakiness to it. Vanilla, and it if you wait for it, it ends with almost a or it ends with what to me cookie dough. Now this is a bourbon. This is a bourbon, and I would have to say my fucking threshold for awesome on a bourbon would probably be like an 8. And I am going to give it an 8. I'm not saying that there's a special scale. I'm just saying that I don't really see. I don't know. I think I gave the one that Jules gave me though a 10. Well, you know, there was the 2-point floater because it was from Jules. You know, I'm not about to. You know, it was really good. That one was exceptional, and. Okay, I'm gonna give this one an 8.5, and 8 is the threshold for bourbons. Okay. Who texted? Jeremy. This is a great video. Well, that is fucking fantastic, Jeremy. I will be watching that a little later. Where are you? Again, NIHAP is always within six people I have texted. Flask number 93, right? Yeah. Bourbon. Starts off with sweetness. Then it has its typical bourbon stuff. You'll hear me say that. Then I'm getting an oak, vanilla, and it finishes with a faint cookie dough. And I gave it, strong too, bourbon, just so that was just my guess. I gave it an 8.5. Bam! Eat it, Cobra. Oh, I want to thank Cobra too. After watching his video on the bore scope, I got one, and it's actually something I've been wanting a while, but I haven't really seen one that I really liked. Cobra, to be honest, I've never seen one that had a standalone camera or a monitor system on it. It's always an app that you put on your phone, and I like this a lot more. I didn't put any of the mirrors on it. I did attempt to put it down the barrel of my work carry gun yesterday, which was the 40-43, and long before I even needed to get there, the 40 cal looked like it was a 22 because it looked like a tar star on a dust bunny's butthole. And hey, carry guns go through a ridiculous amount of stuff, and it's probably pretty disgusting to know that that's probably a mixture of fabric coming off your clothes and skin and fecal matter. Gillian on the Go away. Not you, Gillian. Ads popping up. Gillian on the Southern Tier Stout. Still watching. 7 p.m. Eastern. Gunwild cheers all and get it right this time, dude. Jules. Matt, long time no see. Hello, Eric. Cheers. The Inver House Green Plaid, very rare Scotch. Smile Money, first, twice in one day. Booyah! German Ninja gives him 2 thumbs up. Gunwild says you're in the zone. And Smile Money says, eat it, you fucking pricks. Oh, no, he actually says performance drugs, LOL. You know, like blood pressure meds. Then he says, German Ninja, thank you. It was my Cobra Kai training. Shut up. Good God. Coleman, 75. First, been a while. Cheers. Coleman, hate to break it to you, but you were actually second. And I can say, welcome back, second. Wow. That's actually... Hey. I'm just going to say, hey. Thank you, Coleman. Rich Huff, cheers all. German Ninja, cheers all. Smart Money. The audio was good. Well, it was 50%, Matt, so let's say the audio is normal. No, that's not correct. The audio could be heard. Laugh out loud. What are you talking about? I was by myself. What's all this shit about Matt? Gunwild, 5th, bitches. Harmar says, aren't you 5th? Gunwild says, why, yes, I am. So, I don't know what he originally had there. Harmar says, top 6. German Ninja says, where's Joey? Truck stop overtime, baby. Harmarsh watching this in my bed with a bag of ice on my groin, which I pulled and is very painful, laugh out loud. You could have just stuck with you're watching in bed. We could have skipped all the rest of that. German Ninja, I hear you, E, about the fraud shenanigans getting quite annoying. Hey, so I got home late, and then so Christine, I got all my shit in the shower, but I'm actually in the spare bedroom, aka her office. And I hear her at the bottom of the stairs, hey, I got to use the bathroom before you take your shower. And she comes running up, and I go, yeah, I don't care. I'm standing in the doorway. I literally have the 629 in one hand, my Tops neck knife in the other hand, and I'm completely naked. Salty Shellback. And I'm like, hey, you want a piece of this? Hey, I wasn't about to go into the shower without my carry gun. Fuck that. It's actually right now I think the bathroom might be the only place that there isn't automatically a firearm stashed. Mainly because of the moisture issues. I just don't want to. I mean, Smile Money, there's a couple of excellent places. You know, a good one, just as a life hack, is you take your carry gun and you put it in a very reliable Ziploc baggie and put it in the tank of the toilet. I got that that was a drug idea I had from one of my drivers back in my Domino's days. So every time I was at his house going forward, I always checked his toilet. Smile Money, you never give some of that shit up, right? Clyde says, 7th Revolution and whiskey. Clyde, you. Okay, fine. Okay, what should we do? What should we do, Clyde? I know what Clyde would say. Clyde would say Lafroig. Little cask. We gotta, we're getting out of the neck. We want to get rid of that nasty neck pore stuff. if there is such a thing. Clyde, you deplorable bastard. I love you. Oof. Just like Chris Matthews when Obama got elected, kind of puts a tingle down my leg. German Ninja. Yep, the last review froze for a bit. Damn you two gremlins. This one? That one that you watched? With only 40 something minutes and they're still fucking with me? Hey, I am having no luck uploading any fucking thing over at BitShit. But I have been putting the brew reviews over at Gunstreamer. You know what? I had some guy go, B&E brew reviews taking up fucking space. This is supposed to be for gun people. Oh yeah? Cockswaggler? I bet you I've got more fucking firearms in my brew reviews than some of you fucking pussies with your gun channels. So eat a fucking cock, dickload. Sorry, I blew up right there. If there is not a firearm, first of all, inherently, there is a firearm. There's a phaser in every single fucking video. Not to mention, we have the noisy cricket from Scott right there. That's loaded. If you pull the trigger, it fucking freaked the fuck out of someone. I bet you right now, if someone came down that stairs and I clicked back and pulled the trigger, they'd probably freeze, and while they were looking for a fucking hole in them, I'd stab them in the fucking eye with the neck knife. Not to mention Smile Money, but there may or may not be something else always ready to go right there. Not to mention I just have to walk in there. Everything on the gun rack. I can shoot you with 223, 308, 223, 12 gauge, 7.62 by 39, 12 gauge slugs, 308, Project Overkill, 22 long rifle, 17 HMR, and that's a single shot. That's the one I've been trying to fix that actually belongs to my friend Larry. Yeah. And then the one the one that fell off the boat, that one actually you have to have a key for. And then everything in the safe. That's okay. What I have right over this doorway going into the safe room is a 3D optical generator that I turn on at night, and I just put a picture of Waldo there and nobody even thinks about it. Oof. Oh, that vanilla was really present on that one. Oh, she's making breakfast for dinner and it fucking smells incredible. God damn it. Harmarsh, the Yamaha Radian is a nice motorcycle. Make the trade. Nihap says, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Smile Money says yes, but he can't Smile Money it. See, Nihap is onto this shit. I have access to that bike all I want. I had Miles, his 1995 25th year anniversary Honda Goldwing. I had it in my garage for 3 years. In the 3 years, he took it for a ride one time and then brought it back and put it in my garage. So, he's exactly right. Why do I have to fucking lose a gun that I might like, okay? I'm not going to admit fucking shit about a goddamn David Brown, a Tupperware fucking piece of shit. But Harmarsh, it kind of speaks volume of what I actually think about that G19, and the fact that I have had a motorcycle since I I think at 14 or 15 was the first Suzuki GT 185. And I have had a bike every single year of my life, all the way up until, well, me and Chris weren't married, but we were dating, and I sold my Yamaha Maxim X 700cc 5-valve per cylinder. That thing would actually wheelie in third gear. That was something I should have. There's two reasons I should have never sold that. One, it was a really nice motorcycle, and actually one of me and Christine's second date ever. I rode bitch, and I let her. She drove back from Castle Danger, not Castle Danger the brewery, but the actual Castle Danger. Beautiful location. Google it. Take a look at it on Google Earth, what Castle Danger looks like. It is, I mean, you literally can walk to the edge and look straight down to Lake Superior. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, I told you guys the story. I was riding bitch, and we got passed by a Harley Davidson gang, and there I am hanging on to her. Second date. Yeah, I'm not groping or anything. And I hear blah, 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 blah. Look over, and these guys are going by. They're looking at Christine, and they're giving her the thumbs up because it's a fucking woman driving, and a guy is bitch. Beautiful. She had fun. I should have never sold that bike. The second reason I should have never sold that bike is I sold it to one of my older friends, the tied for two, the second oldest friend that I have, high school friend, did a lot of shit with. Some of you guys have met him. My friend Tim M. I sold him the bike at an extremely good deal, with the terms that if I ever wanted to borrow it, I just had to give him like a couple days notice, and it was all mine. I mean, we're talking about a couple of $1,000s less than I could have gotten for it. And I know I could have gotten it for it because the thing was pristine. And he had his work bag, a leather bag, bungee corded to the passenger area on the bike, and one side of the bungee let loose. The bag flipped around, hit the tire pulled it around and sucked it between the tire and the swing arm and locked up the rear tire at 55 miles an hour. Tim went into a slide. I saw the skid mark. He managed it for quite a while, and the bike started to go this way. He overcorrected, and it basically fucking slapped him into the ground about as hard as you could be. He had 3 facial reconstructive surgeries, and he was wearing a very expensive full-faced helmet, leather jacket, and full riding gear. And he's just, honestly, I mean, it's not like he's not functioning, but he's not the guy. He's not the guy that I've known all these years. And so if I would have never sold him that bike, maybe it would never happen. I mean, don't leave comments saying I shouldn't feel. I don't feel responsible. Life is what it is. I'm just saying, in the event of things, if I had never sold him the bike, it probably would have never happened. And the life the changes that happened in his life and marriage. Yeah, he's not married to the woman that he was. Then the woman that he used to be married to is the woman that put me and Christine together. And I love her. Dennis Rultolf, 23 seconds. Lucky Life Online. So if you want to go see some fucking titties and pay for it, I offer them up for free. J-Dog is here. Wow, what did Clyde say that got so many responses? Clyde says a lot of high carbon steel with different grinds will chip away when they're hacked at bone. That's why you use a bone saw or a hatchet or an axe or some kind. Lots of times the angle of the grind will affect what happens to the blade when it strikes a hard surface. So yes, it could have been steel, but I don't think it was. It probably was the grind was too steep, like a hollow grind, and caused it to chip away when he was hacking with it. So remember, always use an axe or a saw for bone, people. Oh, shit. Wow. Could you hear that? That was my jaw snapping. Sharky, grind was most likely a steep, hollow grind without enough steel behind the edge. Just reprofile it and be done with it in my book. But yeah, use the proper tool for the job is always number one. Clyde says back to Sharky, hey, you fucking jackass from across the big pond, why don't you go stick a feather duster up your ass? Wow. Okay, Yep, I've been doing this for 44 years. My father taught me. I bet I have reworked 30 or 40 blades a year from people thinking a knife is a chopping weapon. Even those folding knives they sell with the chopper blade are just called that, and they're not meant to be chopped. They're meant to keep you from poking the tip of the blade through something. Read more. Oh my God, Clyde. The read more button and the fucking comment below it disappears. Fuck, where they just say it. Oh no, I already read that part. I'm not reading again. I suspect the knife and mat has had a hollow grind. The hollow grind does not have a disadvantage. Since there is less material supporting the edge, they chip away over in the roll, and it's hard, which makes them favorable in large format knives and machetes. That's more of a skinning grind. Sharky says, hey Clyde, why don't you stick a feather duster up your ass? Clyde says, you too, brother. I'm just kidding, I ain't got time for this shit. Cobra, only 21 minutes of vid. I'm just back here checking the rest of the show. It was going to be a damn good show. Yeah. Matt Davis, I cut through the pelvic bone of a deer with a bucket knife and a rock, and the knife didn't chip. Maybe something was wrong with the tempering, or maybe Matt chopped with the knife on the bone. God. J-Dog, I'd never wear socks twice if I won the lottery. Gunwild says, I'd never wear underwear. Jesus God. I gotta have some more of my spicy orange juice. Hey, in case your high definition isn't good enough, that is the nipple right there. Smile Money. Well, worn socks are more comfortable. Oh, God, I don't know. Smile Money. Smile Money, up to a point. J-Dog. I have one of each on my 5906. I prefer the factory, though. Yes. Gunwild. Keep your knife. I'm just messing with you. Thought it was badass. Gunwild. I'm not saying nobody lives forever. Tomorrow is never promised. Gunwild. Do I chance going over to Gunstreamer and listening to Matt's wisdom? Yeah, don't waste your time. Steven, very rare that you'll like it. No, not that rare. Steven, 47 minutes, 47 seconds, the video died. son of a bitch. I don't even know how long it was. I thought it was 47 minutes. Tardisius. I'm having some special wristbands made up for my violent demonstrators. I might meet WWJWD. That would be John. What would John Wick do? Okay, I'll give you some cow whistle. Or some train whistle or whatever it is. Moo.
Are you almost done? Because dinner's done.
Oh, for God. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Smile money. Prayers for the baby protection from any COVID-19 impacts. Smile money update. So, the most fucking hideously dangerous COVID-19. Ooh, yeah. The most dangerous fucking thing that has ever been created by the Chinese. And if you want to go over to B&E Brew Reviews and pick up some merch, use the code Chinese Virus. We'll take 16% off because I don't know. So next door, his soon to be, but probably never because they're young and then because relationships don't mean shit today. The girl, the baby mama for his son living next door, has COVID. And everybody in the house is using the same bathroom and touching the same fucking shit. Yet, Mike's test came back negative today. Oh, God, he dodged a bullet. He's like, God damn it, looks like I'm gonna live. Fuck. Smile money. You can have your special Bible stories. Not being a biblical scholar, I thought my youth Sunday school memories were fading. I was in for years, and I'm not even sure. Well, it's happening. I can give you the Lord's Prayer, but if I was to try to just say it right now, Our Father who art in heaven. Trump 2020. NIHAP had some leftover 82. There's no such thing as leftover 82. Thank you. 82 is the Tomatin, the sherry cask. Sweet Chardonnay, I gave it a 10. Cask strength. Yes, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put this over here. Why do I have two of them over here? Must be something special about those. Not as special as that, though. I'm putting that right there. Okay, need to pick this shit up. I never did. NIHAP must be out playing captain. Scotsman says whiskey. Fucking whiskey. It is a school night. Okay, Scotsman. Prick. Sharky. Sweet Smith & Wessons you got there. Real party. Thank you. Also, that 454 is a beast. Yeah. God. You know, I have made the comment to a few people that I want to have a trigger job done on the 454. And I was told it was a sweet shooter already and not to waste my money. I just feel compelled to smile money it. I can't do it right. I can't financially do it right now anyways. Sharky, SH, BR, yes please. So he likes the, yeah, okay. Salty Shell back. Yeah. Naked. Wade. Was Matt slicing or chopping into the bone? Personally, I always carried a fixed blade and either a small hatchet or a heavy machete for cutting through bone. I think he was like hacking the meat and was hitting the bone. I don't think he was actually... Wade, if this election is left to stand, America is finished. Just saying. No, you are exactly right. When they can cheat and they can steal it away from us. I mean, again, let's just revisit it. How many of you believe that Joe Biden received 10 million more votes than Obama? And Obama set a record for the amount of people that voted for him. Anybody half a brain? What are you coming up with? Joe Biden, the only time he opened his mouth was when he didn't know where the fuck he was, who he was, and then blurted out racial shit. Because his brain reverts back to what he is, a racist fuck. Yet, he got 10 million more votes than Obama. Now, I can see people falling for Obama. Oh, it's the first black guy. We have to, as blacks, we have to go out and vote even though he's the least qualified black guy. And then people like my niece, titty chick. She's like, he's so dreamy. I go, you know, for picking a president, I like to use that he's qualified. I don't care what color you are. To be totally honest, if you could give me somebody that had the patriotic pull that Trump has, and they're a female, I'm okay with that. I'm sorry, I'm one of these idiots that I guess does a little research and decides who I want running the country, and yet, for the lack of scientific wording right now, because not my fucking president, a few people, and not the majority, because there's lots of fraud, decided to vote for an imbecile due to the fact that he is suffering medically. But before, I don't want people to think I'm just picking on him because he's got, he's old and he's going through Alzheimer's and he's probably wearing a diaper as we speak, shitting himself. But the fact is, when he could remember who he was a fucking racist piece of shit who put himself before anybody. Trump puts this country before himself. Again, he isn't even accepting payment for all of the bullshit he's going through. And the number one people that should be hanging in a fucking tree in a noose would be the legacy media. Because if you weren't spreading your lies, people that should have a brain, like my own mother, might realize that they threw their vote away for a fucking imbecile. Mike says, here, cheers. Smile money. Eric says, I give away stupidity, good stuff, but I love to see it in the hands of someone using it. Damn, analysis of those conflicting comments suggests a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde personality disorder. And I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. Discourage. You could have saved America, Matt, by taking one for the team. He could have, but he's mad. Brad, my first comment was deleted, but the intro is exactly what I want to happen to Big Guy, JB. Brad, hashtag Big Mike. And Gunwild, well, I tried to watch the last review at Gunstreamer, and it stopped playing around 50 minutes. Your file might be like the Democrats. Corrupt. Smile Money says, Gunwild, the YouTube conspiracy is just a narrative. Don't you get the memo? Laugh out loud. Pre-dawn, Flower. I could have just drove up and picked it up. Thanks again, man. Yeah, you should have. Spent the weekend. We could have gone and looked at snow and stopped at Russ Kendall, the fucking masked Nazi dumb fucking cunt with the really good salmon. And I can say to Jeremy, anytime, glad to help, you bet. I'm going with you bet. It's stupid. Second to last, Shark ZF6, reporting in from the Shark ZF6 channel. You mean you don't have $100 bills falling out of your ass? Cobra SH. Now, going to the club. Nihat must be playing Tug Commander, so I guess that's out. Standing in this Two-Hearted Ale is my orange juice. It's in the right glass, though. Wow, more than two. Gunwild, cheers, Sunny Slopes. Be like Ed, final missioners. Harmarsh, Two-Hearted Ale Club, the Sunny Slopes long ago. Cheers, clubbers. Harmarsh. J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Clyde, the club, my kingdom for the club. Hashtag be like Ed. Hashtag from the Sunny Slopes from long ago. Hashtag to Justin's final mission. Revolution for all. We're almost at go time, Clyde. I think we're past go time. German Ninja. Wow, the whole fucking gang is here. Made it. Two-Hearted Ed Club. Matt Davis. Two-Hearted Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes long ago. Matt, thank you. I'm going to go have dinner. Oh! In at the fucking bell. Okay. That's Nihat. Hey, Cobra? Oh, disappointed. I think I just shit myself. I don't know which one this... Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. 112.2 proof. Wild turkey. Okay. No, this is just the first place coming up. Total Wine, they have it for $61.95. So more than likely, I have paid less for it, but $60 a bottle. Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. Wow, that is not giving me any of the indication of a rye, but it is giving me the indication that there's a little bit of fucking ass kicking going on there. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Wild Turkey. That is a shocker. NIOP. I like it. It's a heavy hitter and it's good. Cheers and thank you. Hitting the refresh button, then I'm going to go eat and then work on this. Matt, you stand as the last person in. Okay, guys, cheers. And again, like I said, there's not going to be a review tomorrow. Minnesota is going on full-on lockdown again, and people are losing their jobs, and probably losing businesses are going to fucking fold once again, because the definition of insanity is continuously repeating the same action and expecting a different outcome. Disappointed.
End it all. Free me. I have no desire of living anymore. I was a baby when I started this shit and no one told me what was going on. No!